Today, my fear told me I'm probably not going to be liked by anyone. Today, it told me to stay realistic, to understand that people like me are not really meant to inspire anyone. There's really nothing inspirational about you, it said. It told me that if I want to stand out, I'll need a whole new wardrobe, a whole new personality aspect, a whole new way of talking, and a whole new house even. It was going nuts. While my imagination roamed wild at who I could be someday, free-loving, maybe even hippie-like, my fears told me that I'm a product of the system. I dress like a nobody. I live in a typical house, nothing special. I drive my ordinary car, and I have 2 children who I am raising, so I really should get my head out of the clouds on where I am going here. I really should start to focus on practical aspects of life, on money, on supporting them. I agree that money and support are essential, especially because my children are my whole world. I do agree about the clothes and the house and the car too. Unfortunately, I probably am a product of the system. I probably am just a typical average person right now, and I accept that. But I also know that while things appear average on the outside, it's only because I never allowed my inner self to express loudly and wildly enough on the outside. But that's all going to change now. I don't need all those insane changes to happen right now. I can just keep going and let go of my need to be perfect to begin. I can just begin. I don't have to have every step planned out right now. I wrote down a vision of where I'd like to be, and now I can let go and set little tiny steps in place. I don't have to have these overwhelming thoughts of now or never. And I think that's how I've really pinned down that fear, is because it always makes me feel like I have to act now, like things have to get done now. If I wait until later, I'm a failure and I'll miss out on all things. And I've learned that when my anxiety is spiking, when all of a sudden I feel like I need to impulsively react to things, that it's complete fear. And I know how ineffective this reaction is because I've been doing it my whole life. So now I can recognize that feeling much clearer. And I know I don't like where I have been through up until now. So I have made a commitment to myself to change every pattern possible in my life. So when I feel the need to act now or never, I don't act at all. I just sit. I just write down what is on my mind so I can work through it with myself. Some people might call this coping. I don't think that's a great term. Coping would imply that things are out of alignment with who I am, occurring in my life, and finding ways to be okay with it. And I don't think anyone should do that. Writing allows me to express the fears, the anxieties, and it allows them to have a voice to me. This way, they can tell me directly what is going on and what their goal is. In this case, my fears and anxiety wanted to express to me that they are worried that I'll fail. And they're worried that I'm making a bad mistake that will lead nowhere. They're afraid that I'll find myself in an extreme circumstance of being homeless on the streets with my kids, and that I'll also then fail as a mother to them too. Oh, I see. That's where it hurts. The failure as a mom part. Thank you for expressing that to me. That's definitely a fear. But it's not worth my worry nor my focus. So I'm thankful that you brought my fear to my own realization. And now I'm ready to release that fear's grip on me. I release that binding energy, and now it has flowed through me and away from me so that I can continue to move forward in my visions for my kids and my future.